Charlotte starting lineup. MP out there with LaMelo Ball. That's Miller. There's Jared Allen. And it's Salon in at the first. And for Chicago, you got Nance. Moody is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's White. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. As you take a look at Charlotte. And they can put an end to this series in no time tonight, Greg.
And that's got to be the approach that they take. When you've got a team facing elimination, even give them a glimmer of hope. Put your foot down right away, close it out, and get a nice rest before the conference finals.
You're right. Don't give them any hope. White, good.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it could be bad news.
Now, here's MP. After Salon, that's the 3-fly. Good in the assist goes to MP.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you can fire 3 of your own. Boom.
McCain's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Embracing the physicality, MP is unhindered by the aggressive B inside.
Here's Bridges. Following the basket by MP.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Charlotte moving the ball around. Shots good by Miller.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
White against Ball. With the teardrop. Excellent D there from Ball.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Pass to Miller. In the corner, it's MP. Here's Salon from the arc. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. First quarter of action, 2 minutes in. White looking around. Pass to McCain. To stop the run. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a 3-point play. It's on Jared Allen.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Charlotte's gone 3 the top of the key, Bridges. Bridges sets the screen for White. A three off the mark. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. And you know, you can't help but be impressed with the fashion they've been tearing through these first two rounds. They've steamrolled their way to 7 straight wins to start the playoffs.
I mean, a 7-game win streak in the regular season is impressive. But to do it in the postseason against the best teams in the league, that's really incredible. If I had to make a prediction, Kevin, I'd say we might be in the right seats tonight to see another broom come out on the floor. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Bulls trail by 3. Here's McCain. It's tipped and stolen by MP. And it's in there.
Doing it all on his own. MP is self-service.
The Bulls have gotten 3 big shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Bridges outside. Pass to McCain. Over MP. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Here's White. Following the basket by MP. It's good from long range. White's got 8 points.
And so far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunity.
Ball, the pass to MP. Charlotte moving the ball around. There's the triple. So on, no good. Bulls trail by 4. In the corner, it's Bridges. Offensive rebound. Hands. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Pass to MP. Miller outside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. He goes on Moses Moody. Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the game right now. That free throw good from Miller. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to McCain. Back to Bridges. On the 3 off target. Hornets lead by 5. MP, no good.
You know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Moody with it. Takes a 3. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
He's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
After Salone, fires for 3. And Moody pulls it down.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Shoots. That misses and a chance to tie it there. For Charlotte, they've gone 7-12 from the field here in the first quarter. Shots good by Miller.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Right now, it's ended over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Bulls was tremendous. He had 42 points, and as expected, he distributed the rock and got his teammates involved. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
The catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Here's McCain. Pulling the basket by LaMelo Ball. Bridges, no
sweet spot, that 15 to 19 foot range.
Ball finds Allen. In the corner, it's MP. Back to Salon. Takes the three. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his fifth assist in this one. Right the pass to Bridges. And here is Moody. Covered by Miller. Now White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Miller kicks to MP. Ball surveying the defense. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Here's Salon.
Quality find there by MP to take advantage of the defense's weakness.
Bulls trail by 9. Pass to White. And here's Nance. In the corner, it's Bridges. Nance sets a screen for Bridges. Goes back up. The shot's good from Nance. Nance has got his second basket of the night.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
MP outside. To Salon. Now MP. They set the pick. Driving to the basket. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I like the fact that MP keeps pushing. Even when he gets hit with the foul on the drive there, plays right through it.
First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now here's Dosunmu, covered by MP. Dosunmu, the pass to James. Shoots it up. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Hornets lead by 7. Daniels kicks the Porter. It's good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to James. Here's Pollard. Nance passes to Morrison. Here's Pollard. Buries it from 3-point range.
Perfect dive drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
Daniels kicks to MP. Written by Allen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow. It's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And here are the Bulls now. To the basket by Charlotte. Here's the Big Kentucky leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Number 1, Jared Allen. How about your take now is on the hustle sticks for the Hornets?
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Turtle comes in for Nance. Moody subbed in for Morrison. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Porter. Misses the layup. He had him with that bumper. Bulls trail by 6. And here is Moody. No scoring in this one. James finds Dosunmu. 4 on the clock. Watch it 5. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 6. Here's MP for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
It's one thing to take it to the paint, but MP able to complete the drive as well.
Dosunmu with the pass to Purtle. Pass to James. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Charlotte's got a lot of shots off from three-point line in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Here's Tyson. This one for 3. That shot, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's James. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch.
Chicago shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Here's Tyson, defended by Purtle. Basket good.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Here's James, and that one released in time, but no good. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinal. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Great sports basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
They've got Pollard. James is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Moody. And it's Purtle in its center. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. And that's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's Dosunmu. Drives to the hoop. And Dosunmu with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's MP. The Bulls getting the bucket. Another 3 for Charlotte.
Boy, I like the determination and the hustle. This guy leaves it all out there every time he's between the lines.
Now Moody, scoreless thus far. On the wing, James. He's covered by Daniels. Here's Salong. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside, James. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to James. Purtle sets the pick for James. 5 to shoot. It's tipped. Here's Dosunmu. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Bulls trail by 13. Here's Pollard. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse for them.
Charlotte making a switch. Miller's checked in. And here's MP for 3. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now here's James. He's got 5. Inside, here's Pollard. They shoot again. It's rebounded by Salong. Salong's got his 4th rebound with that next one here tonight. And that one is good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now, here's Dosunmu. He's guarded closely. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. Nice D from Porter. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And there it is for 22 points for MP.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's James. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Daniels with it. Shot from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Powell.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
James finds Dosunmu. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Dosunmu's got 7 points.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Charlotte moving the ball around. There's the screen. Here's Miller. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack. They just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Chicago with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Moody for 3. And the Bulls another 3.
That is his shot, guys. You can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
MP kicks to Miller. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back for 3. Miller's got 5 points now this quarter.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding, let him eat.
On second for Porter.
Second team foul. Substitution on the board.
Here's Akacha. Off target with his 3. Hornets leading by 15. Puts it up from 12. And it finally drops after rolling around the rim. 15 points from Brandon Miller. Chicago's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And it goes down 2 points.
Nice recognition by MP to anticipate the turnover and get out in front of the play and score on the break.
Pass to Dosunmu. There's the lob to the hoop. It's tipped. Chicago again turning it over. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage. Fourth, MP.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Dyson Daniel. Now, here's Miller. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Back to MP. And Pirtle pulls it down. Now Chicago's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Here's McCain. James outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Bridges. Shot to stop the run. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here is Ball. Miller outside. Back to MP. Miller the pass to MP. From past the arc. Bridges with the board. Bulls trail by 19. Pass to James. Back to Bridges. The three-pointer, no good.
He's been ice cold tonight. You know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Outside, ball from downtown. Good on the three-point shot. Ball's got 5.
Well, they are fearless from the arc, and that's helping them protect this lead.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Chicago. Charlotte in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hey everybody, we've got Game 4 action, and what a tough start it's been for the Chicago Bulls.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint.
They can use his size as well.
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. Things not looking great, trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. I'll give it to Coach Kenny over there. Who you got, Jack?
Well, this is where pride has to kick in. Down in the series, backs against the walls. Are you going to pack it in, or do you want to battle?
That is the question. Men or mice? Gotta stick with it. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
We welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. They got LaMelo Ball. He's out there with MP. Miller is out there with Jared Allen. And it's on in the 4 spot. Now White following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. And Paul with the block.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now, here's Moody. Back to White. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Hands a screen on Ball.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now, here is Miller. He's got 15. Allen with the screen for Miller. And that one's on target from the wing. Miller's got 17 now.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Pass to McCain. Now here's Nance, defended by Allen. Nance, no good. Hornets leading by 22. Charity strike shot. Take it short, but it's good on the front iron. MP's got 28 points for the game.
They're doing work. Here's the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Bridges outside. Bulls moving the ball around. He was all alone on that. He's got 8.
And they're getting their points in almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 mates are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now, here is Miller. He's got 17. Green by Allen. And that one, good. 19 points from Brandon Miller.
Everything working for them out of the half as they hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's McCain. And the layup is good.
Hard to stop them giving any room to operate at all.
Hornets have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. MP, good.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Nance finds Moody. And a miss there on the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And here's MP for 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
But still, eventually you got to feel like they'll start knocking those down.
McCain's shot is off. Hornets lead by 23 to the inside. And they're just tough to finish it off.
The team-first attitude of MP. Nice job sharing the ball.
Pass to Moody. Reaches up top. Fires it up. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Bridges got 5 points now this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Now, here's Moody. 5 points in the game. MP with it. He's picked up by Nance.
And you have to love the presence MP brings to the floor each and every night.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Chicago has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Back to White. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Down low, here's McCain. Yep, that one goes. McCain's got 12 in the game.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Outside, Ball. Good, and Miller gets the assist. Miller's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Now here's White. He's got 11. To the paint, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Ball dishes to MP. Outside, Ball. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside, White. Pass to Moody. Here's McCain. Covered by MP. Puts one up. It's hauled in by MP. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Salon doesn't go that time. Bridges with some nice defense. 18 feet out. Hornets with the rebound. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Salon. The layup missed. For Chicago, they've gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Osumu, he's checked in for the Bulls. James comes in for White. Charlotte also making some changes. Porter's checked in for Allen. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Ball. Now, here's Moody. He's got 5. Bridges a screen on MP. And there's the bucket from Osumu. He's got 9.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Miller outside. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. And it's now 22 points from Brandon Miller. Well, Chicago's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Nance passes to Dosunmu. Bridges for 3. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Porter. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
5 in the end. And that one, good. Dosunmu's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Now, here is Miller. He's got 22. MP kicks to Daniels. And another 3 for Charlotte.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Bridges outside. Pass to Moody. Brings it from beyond the arc. Moody's got 8.
Rio, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here is Miller. Back to Daniels. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. James the pass to Dosunmu. Here's the 3. Moody's shot is off. And it's Porter with the ball for the Hornets.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Bridges for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 12.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Pass to Salon. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
James finds Bridges. Now, here's Moody. He's got 8 over Miller. Moody's shot is off.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
MP deciding where to go. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Moses Moody.
That's the tenacity you have to have inside. MP knew it would be physical.
And the first one at the line is good. 2 changes for Chicago. Pollard, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. And it's Howson for Moses Moody. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Tyson's checked in.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. Can't do much better than that, guys.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Nance passes to Dosunmu. Nance down low. Tries again. Goes up again. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Charlotte has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the first quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
I agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
The Bulls making a switch here. Mobley's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Now, here's MP. He's got 36. Back to Miller. A 3. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And here is Dosunmu. He's got 11. Fires from deep. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Pass to Porter. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Tyson. His three-pointers off the mark. Chicago's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Here's Mobley. Lays it up and banks it in. Mobley's got his first points of the game.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Miller. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
James looking around. For the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. James has got 8.
Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering the...
And so it's MP making things happen for the Charlotte Hornets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points.
And we win by 44.
And so
Finds
the
out.
Charlotte Hornets have won the series.
We're off to play the Miami Heat or the Bucks in the conference finals.
Their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the